guys made it, man. Oh, hell yes. I'm so stoked to have you guys here, man. Welcome to the Cosmic Vinyl. I am your captain of the cosmos, Cosmic Brian. And man, I've got a great show for you. This is a Far Finds video. Oh, you guys, are you familiar with the Far Off? Well, let's do it again. It's Far Out Finds. Check this out, first of all, man. This is what we're listening to at the opener there, man. A three-man army, a third of a lifetime. Man, I gotta tell you, I've been after that album for so long, and I got just an amazing price on that record. I'm so stoked. But yeah, check this out. This is what I'm going to be showing you here tonight is like a bunch of stuff that I've accumulated over maybe the last couple months or so. We got a little like 80's glam rock. We got some classic proto metal, some 70's hard and heavy stuff. We got a pretty nice variety here, my cosmonauts. You're gonna dig this, man. And we got a Big Chug sitting here right here, waiting to just tip it back. That's right. We made it through another grueler, and we're finally here to the weekend. We can just kind of take it down, just relax, man. Listen to some great music on vinyl, have a few freshies, you know what I'm saying? So let's get it on, man. Down the hatch. Let's do this. Let's get on.
Oh, yes, my good friend, of course.
Oh, hell yes. All right, you guys ready to go for it? And now, the vinyl. Here we go. So this first record is one that I've been after for a while too, man. If you've been watching my last couple of videos, you see I've made a slight return to my roots of 80's hard rock, sleaze rock, heavy metal, hair bands. Yeah, that's right, I said hair bands. Man, I wear that badge like a friggin' honor. We all lived through that back in the 80's, man. That was my prime. I'm proud to use the word hair band or hair metal, man. We all fucking tried to get our hair as big as possible back then, man. Case in point, this picture right here. Yes. But God, we had a blast, and I take no offense whatsoever to the term hair metal, I gotta tell you. But anyway, we're not here to debate whatever the hair bands or hard rock or glam rock is. But this is a nice little slab of glam rock right here, late 80's stuff. Released in 1989, originally on Atlantic Records. I believe this is a Friday Music reissue. I think 2021 maybe. But this is ENUFF's ENUFF, their self-titled album right here. I always used to call this record the new thing. Probably referring to their first hit single off of the album. Let me give you a quick look at the band. It's kind of a small picture, but yeah, these were one of the only bands back then that could out-glam the early Poison stuff, man. But I remember this distinctly when the first time I heard the song New Thing. It was on MTV. I seen the premiere video of it, and I was just sitting there and I was like, holy shit, this is like really groovy kind of 80's rock, a little something unique compared to what else was going on back then. Very Beatles-esque. Even like the vocalist, I think his name is Donnie Vai. His vocals reminded me very much of Robin Zander from Cheap Trick. There's a definite Cheap Trick influence on this. And it makes sense because both bands are from Illinois, from the Chicago area. And I gotta tell you, I love this stuff. I still do, man, from back then. And then they followed up their first single with another, their biggest probably song of their career in Fly High Michelle. Again, I remember seeing the video on MTV. Every week on MTV they had, for a while there, they had where you'd like call in and vote for your favorite top 10 videos of the week. And I remember Fly High Michelle was sat at the top of that top 10 videos a week slot forever. And eventually that whole top 10 was all bands from like the 80s, all 80s like hair bands. It was incredible. It was it was a victorious and proud moment to see all those. I mean, you had like the Cult, Sonic Temple, you had Bon Jovi in there, you had LA Guns. I mean, you had Guns N' Roses. It was huge. Bullet Boys were always in that top 10 as well. But yeah, this is great. It's like kind of jangly, very upbeat tunes. But you've got your usual like 80s stuff on here, like songs about girls and sex and stuff. There's a song on here called Kiss the Clown. I mean, come on. But my favorite track on here is the opening track on side 2. It's called Little Indian Angel. It kind of, to me, has a little pop, bubblegum pop flavor to it. And you know me, I'm a huge bubblegum rock fan, so I can dig that. But yeah, these guys had a great look, almost like psychedelic type imagery, very Beatles influence, Cheap Trick, ELO a little bit in here I could hear. Great album, man. Enough's enough. I mean, enough's not enough right now. We're gonna show more, right? But enough's enough, the album, right? So the next album is me and the Perch. You know the Perch. He's my co-conspirator here at Cosmic Vinyl, the Fishman, the editor, that helps me put these great videos. That's a misnomer. Put these videos together. Me and him have been putting together a great run of Scorpions albums, all the way from their beginning stuff like Lonesome Crow, all their early stuff. And the Perch found this one, man, the Scorpions In Trance, released in 1975 on RCA Records. I don't know if you guys want to get a close look at your little boob there hanging down, for all you pervs out there in VC land, YouTube land. But this is of course you know, this is a hard rock band from Germany. Some call the early stuff krautrock. But on this record, the krautrock, the progressive like krautrock stuff, and the psychedelia is gonzo. This is hard rock right here. This is, dare I say, on the verge of metal right here. This is the Scorpions finding their way, man, on this album. And of course, check the band out on the back there. Yeah, this is Uli John Roth. You're a Scorps right there. There he is. And every song on this features the guitar god mastery of Uli John Roth. And look at those outfits, man. But check out the look, man. The faces. That's what a band should look like on an album cover, man. Like they're badasses. Nobody's laughing and smiling. They're just badasses playing badass rock and roll, man. But yeah, this is great stuff, man. And I mentioned Uli John Roth. He actually sings a couple of tracks on this album. And I gotta say, man, Uli John Roth should leave the vocal duties up to Klaus Meine, who, by the way, friggin' wails on this. He has definitely found his voice on this record, man. He is killing it. But Uli John Roth, on the other hand, is not the greatest singer, man. But again, makes up for it wholeheartedly with his guitar shredding, man. There's some great hard rockers on here. There's also some very like kind of melodic, melancholic type tracks on here, but they still kill. It's so awesome. But yeah, this got some great songs. Dark Lady, great opening track. In Trance. Top of the Bill is like this autobiographical song about being in a rock band and finding your way to the top. It is probably the hardest rocker on here. But yeah, the Scorpions, In Trance. I got some more Scorps to show in another video too, man. Really starting to kind of find my way into the Scorps catalog, man. Now here's something a little bit newer. This is a band that I discovered probably in the last few years. My daughter and I both dig this band. It's a band we've been able to bond over. We've went to a few shows together. Hell, my daughter went all the way over to Sweden and Denmark to see them on their home turf. And yeah, I'm talking about the band Ghost. This is their debut LP, Opus Eponymous. Man, I've been this is like the last studio record that I didn't have of their catalog, and Rise Above Records finally reissued it. This was originally released in 2010 on Rise Above, and I gotta tell you, man, I don't know if you're not familiar with Ghost, you need to go check it out. They're a very theatrical band. Their lead singer and the driving force behind Ghost is a guy named Tobias Forge, who goes with each album. They do a different phase of like this satanic pope character. On this album, on phase 1, it's Papa Emeritus 1. And then he's surrounded by the band, who are all these nameless ghouls who wear masks and stuff. So there's definitely like, shock rock, Kiss kind of influence here. But if you look at the album, man, what a great tribute to Salem's Lot, man. I love that. And it looks very like occultish and satanic on the cover, which it is, but not in the way you might expect. It's more melodic as it delivers the satanic type lyrics. Yeah, there's definitely that in there, but they're good satanic songs. And I dig this band big time, man. I've seen them a few times. In the beginning, they really tried to pull off the whole anonymous identity kind of thing, but to the point of when we waited for them after the show one time by their bus, the crew came out and he was like, "Everybody put away your cell phones. If we see a cell phone, we'll shut the whole thing." We're like, dude, that's an impossible task. Kiss could do it back in the 70's, but everybody owns a camera now if they have a phone, and there's all the social media. You can't pull it off, so they kind of gave up on that. But I dig this, man. It's got a really very cool classic 70's vibe to it. There's an actual song called Ritual that's so great, man. It's even got a little bit of a Blue Oyster Cult guitar vibe to it. You've got it's just almost like poppy at some points, but don't get me wrong, there's some heavy stuff on here. Check out the track Ritual by Ghost, man. Just stream it. It's great, man. I'll put a picture of the band here too so you can see them in all their glory. That's Ghost, Opus Eponymous. Now, this was a great find. A while back, I showed you an album that I was hot on the trail of for a long time, and that was Buffalo's Volcanic Rock. And I shit you not, man. Within the same week, I found their debut album, Dead Forever. Now, this, of course, is a reissue on Akarma Records, which I want to show you this. Not so much the label, it's the great deep gold color there. Love that, man. Love the label, and love the vinyl, too. But yeah, check out this great cover. Let me give you the full effect of the skull there with the crazy scarred up guy, and it's like being held captive in the skull. And then in the gatefold, you've got a lengthwise picture of the band there. But yeah, I love this, man. This is released in '72 on the initially on Vertigo Records. Like I said, this is a Karma reissue, 2003. Opens with a great doomy track called the Leader, followed up by this blues-based heavy hard rock jam with some great guitar solos called Pay My Dues. Probably the best track on here. They're one of the best tracks. It's a cover of a Blues Image song. It's totally badass. You've got a free cover on here called I'm a Mover with this lengthy jam, guitar, drums, bass, just ripping it out, just going on and on with these great instrumental parts. Just love it, man. Another highlight on here is a song called Brain Stew. Not the Green Day song, but this is way better than that. This is very BOC-like in its delivery as well. It's outstanding hard rock with superb riffage and some very cool guitar effects. I love this album. Man, how fortunate to find Volcanic Rock and Dead Forever in the same week. Gotta love it, man. One more album, man. And of course, I had to save the legends for last, the proto metal sludge doom gods themselves, man. I was so happy to find this. Now the cover's a little bit, got a lot of wear to it, but the wax plays great. And that's Black Sabbath, Sabotage. Released in 1975 on Warner Brothers Records. This is pretty much what we would expect from our doom sludge doom gods, Black Sabbath. You know, the standard thunder of sludge drenched metal right here. But add a little bit of anger and some serious aggression to it as well, because at this time, these guys were pissed off, man. Pissed off at the world, but mostly pissed off at their management and their record company. These guys were rock stars by then, and everybody around them was making big money but them. So they knew they were getting fucked over. So and they take it out on the music right here, and it's fortunate for us because we get to experience all these great aggressive hard rock proto metal jams. But yeah, Ozzy's vocals are freaking primal on this. I think he's never sounded better, man. I love it. He just screams it out in all his glory. The rest of the guys are bent on rock and roll destruction. It is amazing. Love this cover art too, man. It's like they're standing in front of this big mirror, but the reflection is from the front instead of the back, and it's the same on the back cover. I can't explain it. Mind blown, vinyl community. I don't know what to say, man. But for all the distractions, this record really comes through, man. I've heard a lot of guys say that this is their favorite Sabbath album. I'll put it up there pretty high. I love it, man. I'm so happy to have it. That's it, man. No more in my stack. That's it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, man. And if you did, and if you like hanging out with old Cosmic Brian and his little dungeon den of iniquity down here in St. Louis, man, you guys join us, man. Hit the subscribe button. We love to have you hanging out, man. Hit the get in the comments. We try and answer all the comments. Thank you for all you people that do comment on the videos, man. That makes it for me in a big way. It makes it all worth it for me. And yeah, if you don't want to miss anything that me and the Perch put together, man, please do yourself a favor. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. And if you really want to, if you like it, if you think we've earned it, hit that thumbs up button. Let us know that you like what you see here, man. We'd appreciate it. But yeah, I'm gonna toast you guys out the door, man. We've got the transporter room all fired up for you. You're going back to the real world. But yeah, we'll catch you on the next video, man. Stay cool, stay cosmic. It's only rock and roll, but we love it. Here, give me a little fist bump, people. But we'll catch you on the next video, man. Stay tuned. Got some more great stuff coming up. Goodbye. Man, we